Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And we have some crazy results to talk about there. Because since last episode, that fantastic win away versus Leicester, we lost versus Liverpool in the FA Cup. But then look at these two results. And I'm actually going to show you, I haven't done this before I believe in this series, but I'm going to show you the highlights. First off, this game, we managed to beat Man City at home. And looking at the chances, it was pretty even. But I want to show you the highlights. And whenever I record an episode, the setting I have is for the game to show key highlights. So whenever you see things happening in my games, it's the key highlights. I'm going to show you every key highlight in this game. And since we do this, it's going to start with, I believe, the kickoff. And that's, of course, not a real highlight. Let's see. Yeah, here's the kickoff. So this is not a real highlight. And then we're just going to wait for the next one. Come on, game. And this is another kickoff. So this means it wasn't a single key highlight during the whole first half. Not a single one. Then we have the second half, the kickoff. And then we're going to get the first real highlight. Look at the clock. We are 4 minutes into extra time. This is the first key highlight of the whole game. And I actually, since the ref had said it was going to be 4 minutes of extra time, I thought we were just seeing the end of the game highlight. As you know, it's always a highlight at the end of the game, waiting for the full-time whistle coming up. So I thought, we have 4 seconds left until full-time. This is going to be the end of the game highlight. And then I saw this, like, maybe we can create something here. Maybe. Just maybe, especially when he picked it up there, Bowen, and finds Source, like, this could be serious. But then, after we got here, this happened. Grosicki started to moving back. And now, in this situation, I was sure. Okay, this is it. Nothing's going to happen. This is the end of the game highlight. And then, this happened. Grosicki for Stewart. And he misses the first chance, and he scores. We are into 30 seconds into extra time of the actual extra time. And that was the only highlight for the whole game. And then we had this crazy game versus Arsenal. And I probably shouldn't show the highlight, because it's going to be a very long episode if I show all these highlights again. Look at the statistics. They definitely dominated things a lot. But look at the actual results. So we took the lead in the 11th minute. And then, in the 14th minute... we were 2 goals up. I couldn't believe my eyes. This was crazy. This was madness. And then after like we were 2 goals up when we reached the halftime whistle. And then in the second half, Giroud scored, and then Gonzalez. It was equalized, and then we bounced back. Hernandez scored in the 78th minutes, and now after this one, I parked the bus, all out defensive, trying to waste time. But unfortunately, in the 88th minutes. 2 minutes left to play. Lacazette managed to equalize. So this was crazy, especially since we were playing them away. This is a game we should have no chance at all. We should be getting destroyed. But yeah, really crazy game. Unfortunately, Lapadula, after he scored that goal, he picked up an injury. And he's still out 3 to 5 weeks. When he got it, I believe it was 4 to 6 weeks or something like that, 1.5 months. So we are going to have to try to manage without him for some time. And talking about injuries, take a look at the squad here. Grujic will soon be back. 6 days to 2 weeks. And same with Bridgie, 5 days. Both of these guys has been out for a long time. Dawson picked up a short injury, will be back in a day. But yeah, that's basically the injury situation. So let's submit the team. We are playing West Brom today, and West Brom is currently in a relegation spot. And especially since we are playing them at home, this is a game we should be winning. But I mean, considering we took points from Arsenal and Man City, maybe we have wasted all our luck and this could be a nightmare. But we'll have to wait and see. We really do. But yeah, if we could take points from those teams, maybe we should be able to take points here. And we managed to beat them last time we played them. During the first part of the season, we managed to beat them away. Now we have that home advantage. But maybe it's just been getting cocky because of those crazy results. So I should probably try to calm myself a little bit, because it's not good getting too cocky in this game. Because this game have a tendency to make you cry whenever you get too cocky. And we're doing, as always, a bit rotation, starting both our youth players here, actually. Look at it after this highlight, see what happens. Larsson here. Or Sosa, and Sosa is one of those youth players that are starting this game. Lukaku, Larsson, Sosa. Trying to find who? Yeah, into the box. Yes, Hernandez for Bowen. And look at this, what a beautiful start. I just played 2 minutes when Bowen scores. An assist from Hernandez. Hernandez, of course, replacing the injured Lapadula. And he scored during the last game, the crazy Arsenal game, after he came on after Lapadula's injury. And now he sets up Bowen with a beautiful assist and a great finisher. So, definitely a dream start here. I'm starting both Sosa and Rakanga. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that name. Probably butchered it in every episode, and I will most likely continue to do that for as long as he plays for us. But both the youngsters are on the pitch, and I mean, Bowen is a youngster too. I believe he's like 22 or something like that. But yeah, we're doing a lot of heavy rotations, as we always do. The ball, though, is under West Brom possession, and they are working their way closer and closer to our goal. Come on, guys, focus. We can win it back. Put some pressure on them. This highlight has actually been going on for quite some time. But here's Gibbs into the box. And oh my god, that was actually pretty dangerous. Don't believe Joe Hart expected that one to go on the first post. Probably was waiting for a cross. And maybe it was a cross that just didn't end up where their player were intended to. Now, clock is ticking away. Quickly. Costas picks up a yellow card. And not much happening at all. We're creating a few chances. And here's actually Larsson with a corner. Back for Bowen. Grosicki. Sosa against... Well, Sosa lost that challenge versus 3 West Brom players. And we are getting hit with a counter-attack. Come on, guys. We're all the defense. Everybody's up attacking. A beautiful interception by Larsson there. Very, very important one, because there were a lot of West Brom players against our few. Grosicki is going all by himself. Now he finds Bowen. Bowen into the box, and an early cross. All the way back for Lukaku. Lukaku going to the other side. Come on, guys. Where is this one heading? Hernandez. Grosicki for Bowen. Is Bowen going for a second one? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I mean, Bowen scored. I was about to say some bad words there, but I'm trying to keep these episodes family friendly. But yeah, he scored a crazy amount of goals during the first season in the Championship. He haven't scored as many, not even near here in the Premiership. Of course, it's a tougher league, but that's his second goal for today, and what a game he's having. 8.6 rating. Beautiful. Grosicki. Oh, that was a really ugly challenge. I believe it's going to be a red card. It had to be a red card. That was a really rough one. Yeah, it's a straight up red card. And, I mean, we were already in the driver's seat, 2 goals up. It's going to be very difficult. I mean, look at this. West Brom haven't had a single shot according to the statistics. I guess they don't count that early cross as a shot, because it wasn't meant as a shot or something. But, yeah. Things looks really, really grim for them now. Let's go for the team talk first. Let's tell the lads still we want them to stay focused, and then we are going to change things around with the tactics. We're gonna go up a little bit more on the attacking side. Maybe something like, not like that. I want you in the middle, like that, as a start. You could focus as. What we're going to do? Let's bring Sosa to the middle. You can be focusing on defense. Kind of too many playmakers from what I would like to. We could use just a Masala. Let's go with that. And then Sosa is still as a playmaker. Because they will probably be falling back even further. So I don't believe we need a defensive midfielder right now. So hopefully we can keep on putting pressure on them. And maybe we can abuse that they are 1 player less on the pitch. And here is Larsson with the corner, clear by the defense. Bowen picks it up. And he's Grosicki. Oh my god! And look at Costas on the rebound. But that was a cannon from Grosicki. It's an offside from Costas, I should have known. But that was a real cannon from Grosicki, hitting the top bar. And here is Grosicki once again with a cross trying to reach the other side. But where is this one going? Goes all the way back for Grosicki, Larsen, Sosa, Branagh, Bowen. Look at the right flanks, a lot of room there. But no, Larsen going for the left side instead. Grosicki, Sosa, Branagh. And this one, we are passing around like, this is like Barcelona style of football. Just passing it around. And oh my god, that could have been a beautiful goal from Branagh. That could have been a beautiful goal. Larsen with another corner. I feel like we had a lot of corners in this game. It's Bowen. Can he go for a finisher? And oh my god, that was a weak one. That was a really, really bad one. But it actually hit somebody. I didn't see it. I thought it was just a really lousy shot. But it actually bounced off one of the defenders. And that explains why that ball... Oh, look at this! Here is Hernandez. And he scores for the second game in a row. Starting since the Lapadula injury. And he scored when he came out, replacing Lapadula, as I said earlier, in last game. And now he's starting and he scores once again. And Hernandez is pretty decent. He's actually have a pretty low finishing ability considering how many goals he scores. But he is injured prone. And he is a player I'm probably going to try to replace for next season because of that injury proneness. But yeah, we are dominating things. Who do you want to bring onto the pitch? Most of these lads will probably start the next game since I'm rotating. We could go with Rosotto. I feel that could be a decent option. And you can replace Grosicki. And then I'm probably going to wait for the last sub. Not last two subs. I feel like we don't... Oh, Gibbs has picked up a knock. So they might have to end this game with two players less on the pitch if something else happens. Sauce is getting a bit tired though, so maybe it's time to bring in Henriksen. And then Hernandez, we kind of would like to sub him. I think we should do that because with Lapadula out with his injury, he will be playing a lot of games. So let's use Ben Arfa as our man up on top. Not his strongest position, but it gives Hernandez some much needed rest. Henriksen, who just came on. What will happen? Oh, that was a pretty optimistic shot, but it actually ended up pretty well, and we got a corner out of it. Larsen with the corner. Yeah, has taken so many corners today. Bowen, and a decent try. I'm not sure what's up with their defense. They always have a guy on his own there that we can always pass, and I feel like it's very dangerous for them. But I guess it's good news for us. This should be the full-time whistle highlight, but as I said with the Arsenal game, I thought that was going to be the full-time highlight. Not the Arsenal game, the City game. And then we scored. But this is actually a full-time whistle. This is a very good result for us, a really good one. Let's have the team talk, tell the lads I am happy. I need to talk especially to you, Bowen. 2 goals, 9.2 rating. Definitely going to go passionate, and I'm going to tell them I'm very happy with his performance today. And yeah, look at this. It looks inspired. So let's leave the game and take a look at the league table. And I mean, we are actually currently competing for a spot in Europe. We are. I mean, all these teams behind us have one less game played. But we are currently about with a chance to reach a spot in Europe, and that's so much better. If you remember what I said for the first episode of this season, I said like for my first seasons in the Premiership, the first season the goal was going to be survive. The second season the goal was going to be in the middle of the table, and then for the third season it was going to be to fight for a spot in Europe. And now we're already in the first season fighting for a spot from Europe. I didn't see this one coming. This is really, really, really good for us. And of course, look at the injury list here. I mean, this has been so much better than last season, but still, we're just one injury away from topping the injury table. That's not a table we want to top. But yeah, I believe that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.